Shalom, everyone. I'm Elder Holley, and I just want to talk briefly about crossing rivers. We had a wonderful 5786-2025 Passover where the theme from our leader, Chief Rabbi Philip Eugene McNeil, Grandfather Abraham, is I've come out of Egypt to go back no more. Canaan land, my happy home. And I want to just get to this message that came to me on crossing rivers. See, if you focused on the journey ahead with crossing that next river, you won't be stopped by the challenges to the left, to the right, or in the rear, just as when they were facing the Red Sea in the Exodus. And if you do that, then God can take care of some of the things to the left, some of the things to the right and behind you, because you're focused on crossing rivers. And by doing that, you get to the next step of your journey. And you can praise once you get to the other side, just like they did with going through the Red Sea, just like the Joshua generation did with going across the Jordan River. You get to the other side, and now you can celebrate you're in the Canaan land, or you're having a Canaan land experience because you've made it to that side of the river in your journey. And actually, God does a lot of it, but he requires or seeks our faith, our commitment, our sacrifice on the journey. Whether it was Moses stretching out his rod, whether it was the priest and the Levites with the Ark of the Covenant and their feet touching the water, or you going forward not knowing how you're going to pay for college, but just starting off with that first semester, not knowing how you're going to fully be able to provide for your family, but saying, hey, we're going to get a house, we're going to get a car, and we're going to work and work and work it. Stepping out on faith, saying, I'm going to pay towards my tithes and towards what's going on with the headquarters in Africa, what's going on with the HVA system at the temple in Belleville, and see how God's going to multiply for me, with me taking that step forward. But God's going to get you to the other side. God has been getting us to the other side even before we could do for ourselves. Think about Moses in Exodus chapter 2, when he was a baby and his mother wrapped him up, put him in a little ark, and put him in the river to cross. And even think about our birth. We are in the womb like we are, surrounded by things. And once we're ready to go forth, then we come out. But we come out with fluids, like we are coming out with a river to the other side of the experience, from being in the womb to being out in the world. So we have been crossing rivers for a long time, and just focus on crossing rivers and not let anything steer you away from your journey, and know God will be with you. And oftentimes you need God to fight some of those battles to the left and the right. And sometimes these things are distractions to stop you from crossing that river. Don't let distractions get you off of your journey and deter you from crossing that river. And you know what? Even once we cross that river, we celebrate, we have our Canaan land experience. At some point, there's always one more river to cross. And I'm thankful that we have a God who delivers, and we have a God who remembers, and we have a God who is a giver of every good and perfect gift. We just have to keep on crossing rivers. And be honest, I am not a fan of many rivers. The James River Bridge in Virginia used to scare me as a child, and I still have some anxiety when I'm crossing a bridge that's going over a body of water. I just have to trust. I have to just go forward and rejoice every time I get to the other side. God bless you all. Peace be unto thee.